So, hi everyone, and let's get started. So, there are around 21 days left for NEETPG. I'm saying 21 days because it's already 19th of August today, 10 p.m. About to become 11 p.m. right now. So, I'm here to address a really, really concerning issue right now, which is, I guess, going on in the minds of most aspirants who have passed out, means they have completed their internship in March 2021 and they really had a hectic internship. The kind that you really don't get that much time to prepare for your PG entrance exam. So, no one has basically been addressing this issue of, what about the PG, like NEET PG 2022 aspirants, or what about the people who are going to sit for INICET November 2021, or whether because of these constant postponements, whether they should just prepare for NEET PG 2021. No one really addressed these issues, and no one has been speaking about them. So it is pretty tough. For this category of people, because they are on a more of a like a more of a on the cusp kind of a thing, and they're really confused. So the day in this term includes me too, because I passed out from one of the medical colleges, government medical colleges in Kolkata. Don't ask me which one right now, because I'm really not comfortable with mentioning it. So I passed out from there. It was pretty hectic. It was very, very hectic, and that's why it goes that way. So yeah, the thing is, why this channel? Why this channel? That is the big question. So the main thing is, I want to do something in these 21 days. My preparation from March has been just jumping from here to here to there, and like I don't have a proper direction, I didn't have a proper direction or a plan, and yeah, I fell down so many times. I I experimented with a bunch of things, and I failed at being a regular reviewer of grant tests. There are so many grant tests that I just like left to review, and I've like some that I've just reviewed half of it and things like that. I've actually failed at going, subject wise. My primary target, like I made a lot of my notes, what you can see on the computer here, like the type notes. I made most of these notes in the final year itself. So a lot of changes have happened on Marrow from that time, and yeah, I did not get time to revise all these in internship, and it's been pretty difficult right now. So um, those times in final year, I basically did a system-wise revision. Okay, so system-wise revision, means not revision exactly, system-wise, I used to do everything system-wise. Like when I started to study medicine, I used to go ahead and do all the physio and the pathology and the pharmacology related to that particular system or the topic. So that's what happened. It was system wise. So when I started off with my preparation, I did the subject wise, because whatever guidance that is basically available, it is mainly subject wise. Okay, and there was not really a lot of guidance for system wise, because uh, it's not the general opinion, and I did some system wise. So what did I do? I just changed everything in the start of my preparation. I started going subject wise, but it didn't work out for me. I'm not the kind of person who can study anatomy for 12 days continuously or something like that, even if I love I like anatomy. I really do, but because it's all pictures and it's so visual. But no, I can't do that. Okay, so that's like really, like it's really hectic. So I can't do that. So then I understood that it's not working. Like, now is the time after my, like, just before my INICET, I realized that it's not working. So, but my notes were a mess. My notes were in a complete mess, because I had done system wise, and now I was doing subject wise, so there was a lot of things that I was missing out on, and it was like just, a mess. So the next thing that is that yeah, so coming from the horse's mouth, I've tried, I think, every strategy that YouTube has given out, or flushed out, and I have not been able to stick to it. That is the key thing. So I'm not saying that the strategies are wrong, but I have not been able to stick to it. Okay, means I have stumbled, I've fallen, and I've gotten up, I've fallen, I've gotten up, I've got miserable scores in the GTs. So this is it. So what have I realized after all this? Okay, after all these ups and downs and things like that, the first thing is I need to inculcate this daily revision habit. Okay, like day by day I need to choose, okay, and I need to make it a daily revision habit, and I need to organize all my cluttered notes. Okay, at least the important topics. Okay, at least the important topics. So Dr. Zaina Vora ma'am has this great video, okay, where she just took it out, 30-day preparation strategy, and she's just given those important topics and listed out the places where you have to read it from. And I think that resonates with me a lot. So that is what I'm going to try out now. And the previous year questions. So previous year questions helped me a lot during INICET, and I could at least protect my dignity of qualifying the exam. So basically what happened, I scored a very shitty rank, of course, a 5-digit rank in INICET, and it was like around 20,000, which was like completely out of the blue. Okay, so but still it was like my first exam, and the fact that I had qualified for the INICET just mostly by doing previous year questions was pretty kind of like the imposter syndrome, but not exactly, because yeah, these there are like all these lists and stuff, and there is so much here right now. I mean, so many things are there. So that was the main goal. Okay, so let's get back to it now. PYQs. So first thing is the revision habit. Second is just to get these cluttered notes. I mean, some of the notes are so cluttered, and some of these notes are from Marrow 3rd edition, where you can see that the handwriting is really really poor. I mean, it's so terrible. I mean, just so terrible. So little bit wherever the handwriting is really really bad, I really need to get rid of this. So that is it. And the last thing is that I study best when I study in front of camera, when I know that people are looking at me. So basically I can't achieve the same at home, because my parents really don't stay at home. Okay, like they are out, they work and they work. So that is not possible, and I'm going to take it as a challenge. So the major thing is what is going to happen on this channel. Okay, so I'll be keeping things very far from professional on this channel. Like, it's not even gonna go to the P of professional, because I have 21 days for NEETPG 2021, and I want to do something in these 21 days, like at least something that will maybe help me later on, or help me somehow. I mean, I want to just give my best. I want to see what works, what would work, and give my best in these 21 days, because I've been this person who has been, every time whenever she's been emotionally triggered, gone down this spiral of manga. Means I am a huge manga and novel reading addict. So every time something goes wrong, or some shitty news or something comes up, so every time I've gone that horrible route. Okay, so I just want to prove to myself that no, I'm better than this. I mean, yeah. Okay, so the first thing is the first thing is that I'll be keeping things far from professional on this channel. I mean, yeah, I'll be keeping things far from professional on this channel. So I'll be recording with a Samsung M21 Android phone, and the effort will go more on the studying part rather than the video editing part. So yeah, that's that. I'll be posting my videos day by day and study block by study block. So basically, I'll post my daily schedule in the description below, which is going to be like a commitment. Like, I have to make that sessions video and I have to post it. I have to make that particular live stream and I have to post it. So something like that. Maybe I'll be live streaming later, but I'll just start out the experiment with session videos, like 3 hours continuous. I'll sit down, I'll talk in the start of the video a little bit about what my plan for that particular session is going to be, and what I hope to achieve with my notes, and what I hope to achieve with the question bank, or whatever resource that I'm doing for that particular topic. And then at the end of the session, like at the end of that particular session, that particular block, study block, I'll be posting the video. And before I post, of course, while recording, just before ending the video, I'll be sharing my experiences about how it went, what worked, what did not work, and things like that. So it'll take a bit of time, I know, but I think I should do it. I mean, this will be like a very big commitment. So, and plus, since I'll not be editing the videos, I don't think it shouldn't take that much time. So I'll be every day will have its own playlist of study blocks. So yeah, and lastly I'll be doing 10 questions every day from the Fozia sheet. So first is the PYQs, then is Zena ma'am's important topics, and organizing my notes. And the last thing would be that I know this is, aiming for too high, or like, it seems like as if it's very a stupid move or something like that. But then I think I'm going to do what makes me feel good. So I want to become a surgeon, and I want to be a good surgeon, of course. But more important than that, I really want to get into residency and pick up MRCS also. I mean, I want to crack the MRCS during my residency too. I know, very high hopes, but yeah, you can always dream, right? So 10 questions every day from Fozia sheet, which is supposed to be the gold standard for MRCS past year questions. It is supposed to be a sheet that is developed by these awesome Sudanese surgeons, and it's a really, really high stuff. And the questions match a lot with NEETPG. Like, I've solved around 30 questions. Like, I do 10 questions every day at least from the sheet. So it's like very, very similar questions to NEETPG. So I'll surely be doing that for your sheet. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I'll review it. Now, many of you may be questioning the fact that why Fozia? I mean, why am I doing this particular sheet? I mean, why should I even look at it? I mean, NEETPG already has so much of stuff. But then I love surgery and I love anatomy. So doing these questions makes me feel good about myself. I don't know, I don't understand exactly that, means, I know it sounds weird. I mean, it's very difficult to understand, but yeah, these questions are awesome, and I would love, doing these, at least 10 of these every day, to know that, yeah, there is an end goal, there is something else too, and everything. Not exactly something else too, it's uh, like after getting into PG there's something beyond that. Like, it's just so surgery focused. Like, maybe I think MRCS is so surgery focused, that's why I started doing these questions. I mean, I haven't even finished the Marrow banks, but I am gonna try and do these because they're so similar to what we usually get in our tests. I mean, so similar, and they're so clinical, and they just keep reminding me that the goal that I'm working towards is bigger than any of whatever. I mean, it's bigger than anything else. I mean, it's it's like it's just something that I cannot describe in words. So my sessions will be posted in the description box below. I'm going to make a commitment of those times, like I'll be posting those videos. I'll be sitting down during those sessions posting those videos, and then that's it. Okay, so there'll be a clock. Maybe I may keep somewhere here, I'll keep a clock or something like that, and yeah, you can see the time lapse and things like that. And I will be talking about the process that I go through, like everything that if I'm studying, especially the crisis management part, like crisis management part, like you just try and understand this, like crisis management, like a trauma part right now. These 21 days is like crisis management. So basically that portion, I mean, yeah, I know I haven't achieved anything, I am yet to achieve something. So you know this is basically a way to capture the journey rather than the destination. So maybe when I look back to it, and I'll know that this was my lowest point. Okay, then, bye, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow in the morning and start off again.